Hello, pals. I realized I never muted my mic. Normally, I mute my mic when I'm on the starting screen, and I almost just started singing, and I was like, wait, my mic's not muted. But I can't not jam to this. Hi, Michelle. I love you so much. How are you? We're skipping the chatting screen. I'm going straight to the... Oh. Why do I have a microphone? Go away. What? There we go. It knew that I was about to start singing. Somehow it knew. How are you? Thank you for the first. I hope you're having a good day. I love you so much. Wow. Mao De Woon, is that Hazenworth? How do you ooify your name? I don't know how to ooify your name. Damn. Hasby, you're gay again. That's actually bonkers. How did that even happen? How are y'all doing? Hi, Haz. It's good to see you. Daniel, I love you. Hello. Thank you for your daily roulettes. I'm unooable. I feel like that's not true. I feel like that's just not true. Daniel, how are you doing? I'm so fucking tired, dude. I'm so fucking eepy. I almost didn't stream only because I'm eepy, but I was like, you know what? If I can get this PNG tuber set up so that I don't even have to be like tracked, like I don't have to VTube even. I don't even have the energy to VTube. That's how fucking eepy I am today, bro. I'm so tired. It's because I'm dating a straight man, isn't it? Yes, that's exactly why. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. I love you though. Oh, Lindsay, I love you. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? How are you recovering after? How late did y'all sleep in? I need to know. When I told Maggie this morning was like, I'm sorry that I was like asleep when you came to bed. And I was like, bitch, I went to bed at like 5 a.m. And she just glared at me. And I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. I have nothing to do with the fact that you're EP. Nope, definitely not. I just woke up 2 hours ago. I'm just eating breakfast. Oh my God. I woke up at like 11, I think. And then I fell back asleep. I went pee and then I laid back down. And Maggie was like, "It's time to get up. You have to get ready for stream." And I was just like, "No." I was straight up like, "No." And then we had to go to the store. So I had to be responsible and do things. And I was sitting here and I was like, I don't know what I want to stream because I wanted to push through and still stream. And I was like, I'm too fucking tired to like do a game on stream. I was like, if I can, maybe I'll play some Final Fantasy later and like just do some dailies or unlock, like fully unlock and go to Occult Crescent for the first time, maybe. But for now, I'm just gonna eepily draw a little bit while we yap. 7 a.m. Lindsay, did you stay on Final Fantasy? Bruh. How'd you even do that? Into my beloved. He's been looking so good lately. Have you been seeing him? Starting Endwalker next week. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. Thank you, Haz, for bigifying my mushroom autism creature emote. I need to draw myself as an autism creature. Maybe we'll draw that today. Maybe I'll draw some goofy shit. I'm working on this sleeve design for Kay. It stopped here, but I was like, it needs more. So I tried to make it go down to the hand fully. I think I like it. His hair, it's so sexy. Roulette's an occult mentioned. If I get the spoons, yeah, I would love to. Even if I don't get the spoons to do it on stream, I would be down to do that after stream. Because I need tomes. Even though I know Lindsay crafted my gear for progging, I still want to get the tomes so I can save up to start getting some of that tome gear. I logged off. I didn't want to. Oh my god. You are so silly. Can't pass out immediately like us. They need wind down time. Nah, bro. Sometimes I need wind down time. Like if it's between like, I would say like if it's between like 9 p.m. to like 1 a.m., I need wind down time. But if it's past 1 a.m., my bitch ass is passing out. I am passing out going to sleep if it's that late. Am I on the right layer? Right thing? Okay. I'm not on the right layer though. Am I crazy for doing my line art all on the same layer? Yes. Do I care? No. Hands on me. But it would be baby dungeons for y'all, probably. I mean, some of my stuff I need daily. I've been running stuff as Astro for like the sole fact that I need the tomes. I need the tomes. Give me the tomes. Oh shoot. Give me the tomes. I need wind down time. I like wind down time. I just don't always give it to myself. I just don't always give myself wind down time. Wait. Turn a big light off and then somebody string lights. Yes. I like to sit with like, cause we have like smart lights in our room. And I like to read during my wind down time. But lately I've been not waking up, like not going to sleep with enough time for wind down time. That's on me. That's on me though. Dum. Falling asleep in bed thinking we already smoked when we hadn't. That's how tired I was. That's how you know you're dead at eep. You're dead eep. This goes under that. When you think you smoked but you didn't. Because you're so tired. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I have dumb lights? No, you don't. No lights are dumb lights. Except for LED lights. Those are dumb lights because they're bright and they hurt my eyeballs and I hate them. I hate them. LED lights are the bane of an autistic person's existence. And that's just a fact. Hi, Orion. How are you? Have a good lurk. I hope you have a lovely lurk, pal. Today's a very quiet, lurk-friendly stream. Blackout curtains too, so I was cooked. Nah, I can't be allowed to have blackout curtains. I will simply like never leave bed. Oh, Minnie, my wife. Likely extremely dumb. Facts. They replaced, so like the light, like the big titty light in my office, I used to have a smart light in it so I could make it like moody and nice and relaxing. But then our like electricity got fucked and they had to come in and rewire the whole thing, and they put like a light bulb in it that's not even a light bulb. It's just like LED. It's like a circle that's just bright ass LED lights. And so I literally cannot use my overhead light anymore because it's so fucking bright and awful, and it makes me want to die. It makes me want to die. No, thank you. Whoop. Leaves. That. Doing this with nails is hard because I'll go to move the screen and I just go whoop, make lines on things. LED bulbs in my room because ones I have right now are make my room hot. You should get the smart bulbs that I use around our house now. They're from this brand called Wiz, WIZ, and they're like actually super fucking affordable, which is why I use them because they're cheap. And normally smart lights are like really fucking expensive. They're not actually that expensive. And I love them. I like them because I can like set a time for them to turn on. So like the ones in our living room and stuff, they don't turn on until like we have it set to turn on at sundown. So it goes based off of like our location when sundown is. Pretty pog. Because insomnia nights I simply won't ever sleep without them. That's very fair. Your insomnia is like next level and is way worse than mine. Because your insomnia will literally keep you up all night. When I have insomnia, it keeps me up for like a couple hours and then I'm out because I just exhaust myself. I overthink myself into exhaustion when I have insomnia nights. That's how I deal with them. So I never sleep past 7. Yeah, no, that would be horrendous for you. My problem is if I had them, I would just never wake up. Like if I had blackout curtains, I would never wake up. I would never wake up. Because part of how I wake up is because of the sun. Like because I'm like, okay, it's bright, it's morning. It's morning time. Especially during spring semesters. I don't know why. Spring semesters specifically. Maybe it's because you didn't have marching band. Marching band wasn't exhausting you during the spring. So you were like, why am I not tired enough? Marching band. Maybe. I had bad insomnia in college because I just didn't sleep. I literally didn't sleep in college. Sometimes I like think back to how I existed as a person back in college, and I genuinely don't know how I did it. I was having like multiple jobs, always doing band on top of like my classes, and then on top of being in KK Psi, the like band fraternity, and then also on top of being president of that and always like super involved in that. So I was doing like 3 jobs, doing my classes, also doing band, also doing a fraternity, and I also had a dog because I got chimney sophomore year of college. So I literally don't know how I survived. I don't know how I survived. I didn't actually. That's why I got burnt out at the ripe age of like 23. And then I've spent my entire 20s in burnout because I fucking killed myself in college. I graduated immediately. No, same, Lindsay. Literally same. I think it's because we probably both had the same, like, similar trauma response to just like life. Because that's like what it was for me. Honestly, like a lot of why I was the way that I was definitely rooted in a trauma response of like feeling like I needed to keep going and like keep doing to like prove that I wasn't worthless, but also to be able to like prove that the things like family members said about me wasn't true, and also just to like I felt like I needed to constantly like apply myself to be like I have to be the best at everything and do every single thing ever, otherwise I'm a failure. And that's just not true, but that's what my brain told me was that if I didn't just keep pushing myself to do every fucking possible thing under the sun, I was a failure. And I still have that problem now, to be honest. I had that problem with streaming for a long time. Like I had a little bit of a problematic relationship with streaming for a while because of that. Because I always had like so much expectations where I was like, I need to try my best to like be the best. But like, nah, I don't give a shit. Like now, obviously, I don't really care about that because I've streamed for long enough that I've learned and kind of realized that this is always just going to be a fun hobby for me. Like, I don't I don't need to blow the fuck up or be a big streamer. I need to just have fun with the people that I care about having fun with. Like, who cares? But my fucking trauma response would always put things like pressure onto myself to be like, oh, I've got to plan events. I've got to plan this. I got to do this. I always have to make things more interesting for people so that I have people who want to like new people want to come hang out with me. And that's just too much, bro. Why was I doing all that? It ain't that deep. I'm doing goofy shit with the people in my pooter. Like, it ain't that deep. It's not that deep. The only thing I was ever good at was school, so whenever I didn't do well, I didn't go for my grade. No, big same. Big same. And that's why I think also that I like pursued such a school heavy career with like going into law. But like now I'm fucking miserable and I don't want to do law, and I want to do the things that helped me cope through all of that, which was art. Like the only thing that got me through most of my life was my art. Like dead ass, no sugarcoating, I would be dead without my art. Without like painting, and like in high school specifically, it was always I painted a lot. Like anytime I had a bad day, I was in my room, door locked, like watching a comfort TV show or blasting music, and I was painting. That was all I did. So it makes sense that now that I'm miserable in my career that I chose, what I'm wanting to do is reacquaint myself with art any way that I can and focus on that more. Because I also always wanted to be a tattoo artist ever since I was a kid. That was my dream. As soon as I like knew what tattoos were, I was like, I want to do that. I saw Kat Von D and I was like, I want to be her. I know she's a piece of shit and we like don't like Kat Von D now, but when I was a kid, I was like, she's so hot and beautiful and talented and I want to be her. Little kid me was like, that is my future. That's what I want to be. And then I gave up on it because I didn't have anybody in my corner being like, yeah, just do that, or like supporting that. Everybody was just like, gotta go to college, gotta do the things you're supposed to, gotta go to college. So I did. My baggy jeans. But I could have saved myself like $30,000 if I just didn't go to college and I started pursuing this from a younger age. I could have saved myself so much money. I'd be rich. Completely understand because writing got me through high school. Yeah. I remember my grandma found and read some of my poetry journals and I stopped writing. See, and that's awful. You should let yourself write again. I've been journaling more and like writing poetry a little bit in my free time and it's really helped me process a lot of garbage that I needed to process. Mm-hmm. And you deserve to write more and feed your creative spirit. Thank you for your daily roulettes. The Seed of Sacrifice Extreme. I'm going to be doing some extremes. Whee! I'm so freaking excited. This song is so funny. But if you didn't go to college, you wouldn't have met Maggie, right? So everything happens for a reason. That's true. That's true. I did meet Maggie. I met Maggie like first week of college. She was like actually literally like no cap one of the first people I met. But she went to a different school and I only met her because my randomly assigned roommate freshman year of college was her high school sweetheart and her best friend was one of Maggie's best friends. So Maggie came to visit because of Dre and met me because I was roomed with her high school sweetheart. And the day that we met, we had an ongoing joke already that we were married and had 5 corgis. And then we didn't date for like a couple years because we were both at different schools and like doing different things. And we were just like in the same friend circles. But Maggie would hit on me every time she came down to visit. Every time she came to visit Dre, she would always want to see me and hit on me, unless she was like in a relationship, obviously. But then when I got out of a kind of toxic relationship, I was like, I'm in my single era. I was like, I'm gonna hoe around and have a wonderful time. And then Maggie like swooped in there so quickly, and I was like, oh, there goes my single era. But yeah, every time I tell people that we met because my randomly assigned college roommate was her high school sweetheart, everybody's like, what? And they're like, was she chill with that? And I was like, yeah, she didn't give a fuck. Single era application denied. Literally dead ass. It was, yeah, it was literally denied. Do what rich, successful people do nowadays and get born into a super wealthy family. Ah, shit, you're so right. That's so easy. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? No, you're gonna start my I wish I was a Nepo baby crash out as I need you to know I annoy Maggie. It's one of Maggie's least favorite things about me. At least like I haven't had them as much lately, but normally like at least like once a week I have a crash out where like I literally start crying, like literally start fucking crying because I wish I was a Nepo baby. And like life is just hard. And I wish that I was a Nepo baby because life would be so easy if I was a Nepo baby. And Maggie hates it because she's like, if you were a Nepo baby, I probably wouldn't like you because she thinks that most people who are Nepo babies are intolerable, which is probably true. But life would be so much easier and I'd have so much money. Like, I don't care. She was waiting in the wings. She was. She quite literally was. She swung in there so fast. I didn't even have time to like process the breakup. It was like an alarming speed actually, to the point where some people were like, are you okay? And they also didn't like the speed at which I was changing because in that previous relationship, I was like not really myself, like at all. He was conservative and I had to like just not be my fucking self. And as I was getting older and older, I was getting gayer and gayer and I was always liberal. So like we always clashed on that front. But I was still in the Delulu headspace of like, oh, like we can still be friends if we have different political beliefs. Like that doesn't matter. It does matter. It does fucking matter. Stupid little 18-year-old me didn't think it mattered, but almost 30-year-old me knows better. Oh God. Working in finance and looking at people's income all day also makes me rage. I'm not an Apple baby. Bro, Daniel, I get so mad. I'm so mad at my job right now because I see how much money we make. I see how much money the firm brings in. I see that. And half the time I have to talk to vets and I have to talk to them when when we get their like award prints and we get their information because we take 30% of their awards. And some of those awards for really awesome like clients where we get a lot of back pay for them, hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I can't be paid a livable wage though. I can't get more than a 2% raise every year. We also can't get anything nice for a Christmas party. Also, our bonuses have to be less and less because we're quote unquote not making enough money as a firm.
Oh yeah.
But we're making more money than we ever have. And you want to know why? It's because they're spending it on dumbass AI. I'm so fucking mad. So fucking mad, bro. Hi Enders, how are you? And Abs, hello, how are you? I have entered my single era. Maggie, no, you haven't. Mal, no, I haven't. Ooh, facts. It was that simple. It was that simple too. Because I knew we vibed. Like I had known for years. By the time me and Maggie had dated, I had already like started dating. I had known already for years that we vibed. And like, so it was just very easy. It was very easy. Our first date, we went to get breakfast. We went to get like it was at a Kiki's. We went to get breakfast. I still remember this day because it was supposed to just be a quick date, but it turned into like an all day thing, as you know, queers do. And in between our like day of hanging out, Maggie had to go hang out with Dre while I went to the eye doctor. And literally that day, Dre says it was like the cutest thing ever because she just walked up to him and like showed him that she was uninstalling Tinder and was like, I'm cooked. And I was like, ah. She likes me or whatever. I think she likes me or whatever. Me when I worked at the fucking Catholic Foundation seeing $1 million donations while I make 18 hours. Bro, fuck those churches. They hoard so much money and I don't know where it goes. Where the fuck does it even go? No, the partners of your firm are ranking in high six. Oh, easily. Easily. You want to know how I know that, Daniel? They all live in Colorado. They all live in big ass houses in Colorado. But you know where I'm not allowed to live? Colorado. Because the tax laws in Colorado are too beneficial to employees. So I'm not allowed to live there. I'm only allowed to live in like Florida, Georgia, Virginia, Texas, or like Tennessee, where the state tax laws are awful and not helpful for the average worker. Filling out some Minecraft. Ooh, got some emo stuff done, which I'm big happy on. Hell yeah, I'm doing good. I'm working on some art today. I don't have the spoons to really game much, so we're working on this sleeve design for my bestie, for Kay. I'm trying to get the line art done. We're chilling. I'm doing good though. Hi, Shiro. Twitch didn't notify me as homophobic. Wow. Wow. Fake friend. I'm just kidding. Just on a voice chat forgetting that we're not shit together. Aw. Michelle, I love you. So they can pay you worse. What the fuck? No, it's literally so they can pay us worse. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly why. There's also like a cap on how much they allow us to make. Like one of my bosses told me that she had reached that cap. And I was like, "What? There's a cap?" And she was like, "Yeah. Like where if you hit that cap, they'll stop giving you raises." And I was like, "Oh. Okay. That definitely incentivizes me to stay with this job." Yo, guys, so Maple Story coded. I love it. Aw, yay! I've never played Maple Story. I set this up today because I was like, I don't even have the spoons to be on VTuber. Like, like I don't even have the spoons to be on VTuber, so I'm just here. I'm here. Hi, Vike. How are you? Also, Serge, hello, how are you? With Frank, I just tell their parents when they get injured. La boo boo. That was for other reasons. That's what you guys are never late. Thank you, Enders. I'm working very hard on it. I'm working hard on it. I'm trying my best. Does it look like a sleeve? I was experimenting with it on, because I have this like thingy. It doesn't work perfectly, but it lets me like kind of see the piece on an arm. So like this is the idea. And then it doesn't work perfectly because it glitches and doesn't like me. But this is the idea that I'm going for. So that's what this is all going to turn into. Ta-da! What is this? It's like it's not something that's called anything. I literally just had to download them. Like I had to like literally download every single part, like every single one of these. I had to download it. I don't remember what it was called. I just found like I looked up. I spent like an hour and a half researching to try to find like body parts, and I found like a Reddit thread that led to a Google Drive that had them, and then I was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, okay. In Procreate itself, I had to download it and then upload it to Procreate, but yeah. Bike, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. To take Reen out, but I'm here. How's it going? It's going good. How is Reen? How are you, Orion? I hope you're having a good day. I tried MapleStory and did not enjoy it, except they changed the whole game. It's not the same anymore. Wait, they changed the whole game? Like to how it used to be? Did they change it? That's weird. I've never played it. I'm doing good, Serge. I'm very tired today. I'm so eepy. I'm like a shell of a human being today, to be honest. Because I'm so tired. But it's fine. I'm okay. How are you, though, Serge? I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're doing well, Vike. Reddit is the goat sometimes. I used to sleep on Reddit because Reddit scared me. There's just like too many things and people. Oh, that's the eraser. There's too many things on Reddit. It scares me a little bit. But I'm starting to understand Reddit's game. There's many useful things on Reddit. Every time that I'm like asking a question on how to fix something, Reddit gives me the answer. Every time I ask a question about how to do something in Final Fantasy, Reddit gives me the answer. No, that's too round. She said they changed it completely from when she played it. That's so odd. Why would they change it? Isn't MapleStory like MMO style farming sim kind of? I don't remember what MapleStory is. Isn't it like a farming sim? She's finally grasping. Leave it. Let's go. What a smart little baby. No more eating or nibbling on my sandals. Yay. What a smart girl. She's learning. Do I want these leaves to stay though? Or not? Yeah, I might leave them. Might do the leaves. And it can still be scary. Yeah, absolutely. Reddit is fucking horrifying. Reddit scared me whenever recently because I went on like a deep dive because my eyebrow piercing keeps getting this like little bump on it. And I was like, is my eyebrow piercing fucking rejecting? Like I was like freaking the fuck out because I love my eyebrow piercing. I think it's so hot. And if it was rejecting, I was like literally gonna crash out. And the internet, there was people with photos like mine that were like, that people were responding and they were like, yeah, your eyebrow's rejecting. It's absolutely rejecting. And I was like, fuck. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to trust these people on Reddit. Instead, I'm going to go to my piercer. I'm going to go to the person who pierced it and I'm going to ask her what she thinks. And she was like, No. She was like, it's not rejecting because it's not migrating or moving at all. It's just irritated. She was like, do you have sensitive skin? And I was like, yeah, I have sensitive ass skin. And she was like, it's just an irritation bump where like if your face gets like bumped on things or if you like sleep on that side of your head or like something like that, it can irritate it and it can cause a bump to form. That's basically just like dry skin building up because it's irritated. So it's just an irritation bump and it's not rejecting, but it still won't go away. So it's still annoying, but it's at least not rejecting, which is great. Wait, a Reddit comment from 4 years ago helped me eradicate our roach problem in our apartment for the most part. Shout out to them. Hell yeah. Reddit threads help me with so much. I think if I could even like count how many times a Reddit thread has helped me with something, I don't think I could. I literally don't think that I could. I literally don't think I could count. Damn. Curious on what software you'll be using. It is on PNG Tuber Plus. And this PNG Tuber specifically, I bought it off of VGen. It's like a pre-rigged customizable one by Tsudraw, TSU Draws, I think is their name. And it's like really customizable, wonderful, and convenient. And I enjoy it. How was the piercing experience? Been considering getting my... It was so easy, actually. Like, my eyebrow piercing is actually one of my least painful piercings that I've gotten. Like, I think getting my cartilage on my ear pierced hurts worse than my eyebrow getting pierced is. I will say, though, the healing experience for an eyebrow piercing is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart. I have had this eyebrow piercing since December, and it is still not fully healed. Like, it takes forever to fully heal. And they are piercings that are just like really fucking sensitive. So if you're down for like the long haul healing experience, absolutely do it because I fucking love it. But the healing is a bitch sometimes. It is fucking annoying sometimes. Some people have a super easy healing experience, but I have really sensitive skin. So I think that because I have really sensitive skin, my skin is just more prone to have like reactions to things that it doesn't like holes in my face. I'm good. I've been playing a whole lot of Cyberpunk this weekend. Ooh. I still haven't played Cyberpunk. I need to actually play that game someday. Because I own it. I've just never played it. And I feel like I'd like it. I started using PNG Tuber Remix. And loving the extra features. I've dealt with the healing my nostril piercings. It was see, my nostril piercings were so easy. My nostril piercings didn't give a fuck. Like my septum was the easiest experience ever. Healing it was fucking top tier easy. I am considering, I think I'm gonna get my lip pierced, but I'm waiting until after I get my next permanent crown put in. Because Maggie was like, you do not want to be dealing with a healing lip piercing while they're trying to put a new crown in the back of your mouth. And I was like, you're probably right. So I'm waiting. I have to wait like a couple more weeks at least. I love Cyberpunk. I really need to play Cyberpunk. Very long though, so that might be an off-stream game if you want to finish it, says the person who hasn't finished it. Oh, it would probably definitely be an off-stream game. Because I feel like with games that are that long, I just don't like committing to games that are that long on stream. I say after committing Final Fantasy 14 on stream, but like I don't normally with games that long, I don't finish them. Especially like if I'm only doing it on stream, I'm even less likely to finish it because I'm not always going to be in the mood to play that game. And like I don't like feeling like I have to stick to a game if I'm not in the mood for it, you know? But I also want the freedom to be able to, like, if I'm in the mood for it, I want the freedom to be able to rot and play on it for like 8 hours straight if I have the time to do that, you know? So it would definitely be an off-stream game at some point. Why are you trying to talk yourself out of getting Rena a Halloween costume? You should. You guys really mean anytime we have tried clothing on her, she's gonna hate winter? I don't care. Selfishly, I want Reen to have a Halloween costume. Selfishly, I think you should give her a costume anyways. For me specifically. Because I want to see her in a costume. Thank you. Pebble loves clothes. Like, our dogs love to be put in clothes, and I think it's because they get extra attention when they're in clothes. So they're always like, woo! And they're always excited because they're getting extra attention. Nostrils are another reason, though, was a bitch. I'm mad because my nostrils closed. They fell out in my sleep and closed immediately. And I'm so mad because I had both nostrils pierced. And they closed in my fucking sleep. I think I could get them re-pierced if I wanted to, though. They were not a rough healing experience. Yesterday and today, I've probably played like 12 hours. Hell yeah. Did you make a hot character? If you did, I would like to perceive. I don't even know most of the... I don't know most of the characters in Cyberpunk, but isn't there that old... There's like an old dude who's like really hot. I keep seeing things... I kept seeing things about him when the game came out, and I was like, ooh... I love me a hot old man. All week. I like having hands. Well, I think that Reen in a costume is worth it. Selfishly. But I also want to put her in a costume. It'll be worth it. The Japanese guy, yes. Of course I did. Can I perceive, please? I would like to perceive. I would like to perceive your hot character. Thank you. If I did ever play Cyberpunk, I would maybe do some parts of it on stream. Like, maybe creating the character and starting the game, and then, like, sometimes if I'm in the mood to play it, but, like, I wouldn't leave it to be always committed to stream. It wouldn't be a game whose story I only do on stream. Because that's too long of a game. Takemura, yes. Him. That man. I would be a ride that he would not survive. Can I romance him? Can I romance him, though? Like, asking for a friend. Is there romance in Cyberpunk, and can I romance him? Can I smooch him? No? Okay, well, then I'm not playing it. Unplayable. Unplayable. There's romance you can't. I can't even smooch him. Unplayable. Unplayable. How am I supposed to survive in this economy without Takemura smooches? Is there mods where I can smooch him? I know the game's been out in a while and people make mods. Cause is there a mod that I can smooch him? No smooch mods? Why do they hate me? Time to learn how to mod Cyberpunk so that I can smooch Takemura. Hehehe. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Oh my god. I erased it for a reason. I'd be afraid he would not survive. I would. He's also old. Like, how much can he handle? I don't know anything about this man other than that he's beautiful. Ah. There is romance. Is there a romanceable character that I would probably, like, go feral for? Because y'all know that will probably get me to play a game. Like, y'all know me. That would probably get me to play it. 2,122 hours playing Yakuza games. Hell yeah. I've never played the Yakuza games either. Those are another set of games I've never played, but I've heard really good things about. Because of the power of mods, true. I've never played Skyrim either. People always get so surprised when I tell them I've never played Skyrim. They're like, what? Like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I didn't used to play RPGs like that. I grew up not playing RPGs. I played, like, Mario. My wife, who is she? I love you. Hi, pals. Welcome in. How was your stream, Omni? Away. If you're new here, hello. My name is Mal. My pronouns are they, them. I'm an autistic indigenous variety streamer. I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV and RPGs. But today I'm really sleepy, so we're just yapping and doing some drawing. I'm drawing this. It's a tattoo sleeve concept for one of my best friends. So yeah, how was your stream? Hi, Rainbow. Hello, welcome in. Summer loves cats. Beautiful. Beautiful name, by the way. How was your stream, Omni? You were Claire Obscure. Oh, Omni, you started Claire Obscure and I missed it. You can't see my facial reactions right now because I'm PNG tubing. But you didn't hear the Nesunim. I forgot to set that up. You were Claire Obscuring. How did you like it? How did you like it? I love that game so much. It's so fun. Made it to the first camp. Let's go. Okay, so you're trucking pretty well. Playing I'm just playing through like my whole playlist, but yes, right now Hannah is playing. Hannah is playing. Thank you for that shout out for Omni, by the way. Let me get you an affirmation. If you're in my community, please go support Omni because I love them with my whole ass. Literally one of my favorite streamers in the whole wide world. I hope you've been enjoying Claire Obscure, though. It's a very fun game. I'm at a part... I'm not going to say spoilers, obviously, because I'm way ahead of you. But I'm at a part where I'm about to fight, like, a really, really, really big boss. And so I've been putting it off. I haven't played in a couple weeks because I've been putting it off. But I'll probably play some Claire Obscure next weekend. Because I'm in Act 2. I'm, like, towards the end-ish of Act 2. I hope you had a wonderful time. Aren't the fighting mechanics so freaking fun? I figured you would like the fighting mechanics in Claire Obscure because it's like Persona fighting mechanics if you could also dodge, which is like pretty peak. Pretty peak. Your affirmation for any pals who came in with Omni is I eat well, exercise, and get plenty of rest to help balance my life. Damn, do y'all need some reminders to have some balance in your life? Do y'all need some reminders for balance in your life? I hope you find some more balance. Yes, I do. Well, you deserve to have a balanced lifestyle, bestie. I feel attacked. Well, whoever needed to hear it, you heard it. My affirmations don't lie. There is alert. Oh, there absolutely is. Are fun aside from the timing being a little off for me. Oh, yeah. The timing is like the biggest adjustment. I had a really hard time adjusting to the timing of stuff. Except I started being able to pay more attention to the audit, like the audio cues. And when I pay more attention to that and like try not to like watch it too closely, it's much easier on me, I've found. But that's all that's really helped me. But it is a very, very hard game. I'm excited to watch you play more. I'm going to have to catch you next time you're streaming that. Because I would love to see that. I would love to see it. You'd love Skyrim. It's so chaotic and fun. I feel like I would, but I keep getting scared that I wouldn't. Because it's like such an old game. So like that's why I haven't played it. Because I'm like, what if I don't like it? And like everybody likes Skyrim. But I also know there's like mods and stuff. Which I would probably want to do because it's such an old game. I actually don't like this. Audio cues have been a lifesaver for other games for me. Yeah, absolutely. I've tumbled into another K-pop group. Ooh, please share. What is the group? Please share. I love falling into more K-pop groups. I feel it looking at your stream now. I'm like, to art or not to art? Do it. Oh my god, Omni, you finally got into P1 Harmony? I fucking love P1 Harmony. I fucking love P1 Harmony. They're so good. Their music is so fun. And also Kyo is like Kyo is such a vibe. Kyo is such a vibe. Bet you could guess my bias. Kyo or Soul? It's probably Kyo or Soul. I was going based off of like if you got into them, no? I'm questioning everything I know about myself now. And about, is it Theo? Do we have the same bias? Theo is my bias. It's Theo? Okay. That also makes sense. Theo is my bias. He's so... Have you seen that he's getting tatted lately? He's been getting tattoos? And I'm like... Son, please. For my sanity. I haven't seen his, but I've seen Jeong's. Yeah, I think that people have only ever caught in like glimpses of Theo's tattoos. He's never fully like showed them, which is like his right to do, obviously. And nobody should be trying to like see them if he's not ready to share them. But I'm still excited about it because I like seeing K-pop people breaking the like mold and having like tattoos and piercings and shit. It makes me happy. I do love P1 Harmony though. Jungsub is like such a talented rapper. Kyo is like so fucking funny. He's literally such a mood all of the time. Everything that Kyo says is just such a fucking mood. I love him. He's also like, I know it's like you shouldn't speculate about people's gender or like sexuality that much, but like you can't tell me that Kyo is not a gay man. You can't tell me that he's not, because he literally is. I don't care. I don't make the rules. He literally is. He literally is. I did a quick photo mode picture and threw V into Discord. Yay! Okay, running. I would like to perceive. God damn! You mind if I, my reaction in real time was sent. Someone told me a member of P1 Harmony is Canadian. I was like, yeah, that's Kyo. The main singer for P1 Harmony. His name is Kyo. And he is a mood. He calls people girl in that tone too much. I love him. That is Kyo though. Yeah, he's Canadian. He's from Canada. He is from Canada. Also, Omni, if you need to raid and run, please do. I know that Clair Obscure is like a very stressful game. So if you need to like go take some time away from the screen, please do. Please take care of yourself. You remember what that affirmation said about balance? Yeah, bitch, get some balance in your life if you need it. You see their Ruby? Yes, I saw their Ruby-chan video. It was so... God, I love them. I've liked P1 Harmony for a while now. They were actually one of the first K-pop groups I got into after Stray Kids. Because when I got really into Stray Kids, Kay started looking into other K-pop groups and they found P1 Harmony. And so then we got into P1 Harmony, and I was supposed to see them in concert last year. And they were performing on the same day as Megan Thee Stallion. So all of it, like, it was kind of bonkers. And Kyo like even made funny like comments about it because Kyo like loves Megan Thee Stallion. But there was like a water thing that happened in downtown Atlanta that day, like the day of the concert, It was literally like me and Kay were literally getting ready for the concert. Like we were ready for the concert. But then like all of the water in downtown Atlanta like started exploding like on the main streets. They were literally like coming out of the sewers and like flooding the streets. And so their concert had to be canceled and they never rescheduled it. So I was so fucking sad. Go have something to eat. Please do. Read some Apothecary Diaries. Oh, I fucking love Apothecary Diaries. I hope you enjoy, pal. Um, keep in touch through DMs though. Please do. I would love to anything Pew and Harmony that you discover. I have so many things I can send you now. I hope you enjoy Apothecary Diaries though. Because it's mostly a first person game. True. I kind of prefer, I don't know if I prefer first person games or third person. I think I've started enjoying third person more. I gotta do this mushroom. Allah, Alizia. Allah, la, 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 Alizia. So the first two volumes of Apothecary Diaries on my shelf. I haven't read it at all. I've just been watching the anime. But watching the anime has made me want to read it because it's so cute. Momo is such an autistic queen, and I love her. Me, myself, and not. Who are you? Momo, my autistic queen. And because, what's his face? What's his fucking name? Well, I can't remember his name right now. Starts with a J. Because he calls Mao Mao Zhao Mao, Maggie and Kay call me Zhao Mao because it just means little. It just means small. So on all of our streaming services, I just about said Chinu. No, not Chinu. Not Genu. Hmm. I think everything else is a tool brush because I think this. I should draw this with a. Now we do the little details. Was tempted to say Jesus. No. No, what is his fucking name? Why can't I remember it? He's literally like the main character, other than Mao Mao. Why can't I can't remember. Well, time to rewatch it. Time to rewatch it. Literally a pretty man. I'm like actually sitting here still thinking about it and like upset that I can't remember. The beautiful eunuch. It's still bothering me. I need to look it up. Jinshi. It's Jinshi. Okay. I'm done. I'm free now. I am free from the mental turmoil. Bam, bam. This is a new K-pop group that I've been listening to a lot lately. Because they make rock. They're a Korean rock group. But they're under a K-pop company. They also have albums where they do K-pop things. Hello! Hi! Welcome in, Raiders! Howay! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. If you're new here, hello, my name is Mal. My pronouns are they, them. I'm an autistic and indigenous variety streamer. I play a lot of RPGs and Final Fantasy 14. And I'm also playing through Clair Obscure right now. But I also do art, and I'm trying to slowly build a tattoo portfolio. So I'm working on this sleeve design for one of my best friends today. How was your stream, Shania? Thank you so much for the raid. T-Dub, welcome in. Debs, hello. Welcome in. How was your stream? I hope you had a lovely stream. Let me get you an affirmation, because something that I like to do whenever I get a raid is I like to get an affirmation for the raiding streamer and their community as a thank you for bringing the vibes over. Hi, Bumblin Busby, welcome in. I rage quit all night and did some crocheting. Hell yeah, what were you crocheting today? I love seeing everything that you've been crocheting more and more. I was so excited when I saw you got into crocheting because I love to crochet. I've had to take a break from it because my wrist has been fucked up from my job. I get like these ganglion cysts in my wrists, so I haven't been able to crochet as much lately. And I've been like deep diving into my art to try and build my portfolio. Thank you so much for the follows, by the way. So I haven't been able to crochet as much lately, but I love it very much. Your crochet streams I put up like all the time as just comfy background, like especially when I'm working during the day. If you're live co-working and crocheting, I'm almost always like boop. Hi Shub, welcome in. Some hats and bags for my booth at TwitchCon. I'm so excited that you're doing a booth at TwitchCon. I wish that I could afford to go to TwitchCon this year. Lizard. Because I would love to support you. I will support you online as much as possible, though. I really wanted to go to TwitchCon this year, but I had a big trip out of the country earlier this year, and that took like all of my savings money. So maybe next year, because I'm on the East Coast. So getting to San Diego is like so expensive for me. It is so freaking expensive. But your affirmation, as a thank you for bringing your community over, your affirmation is, I'm allowed to take up space. I hope that was something that you needed to hear. And if you do need to raid and run, if you need to go and lurk, decompress, de-stream, and take care of yourself, especially after rage quitting Hollow Knight, that game is so hard. That game like took years off of my life. So if you need to lurk, please feel free to do so. This is a very just cozy yapping stream. We're just cozying and yapping and drawing. I'm working on this whole thing. I'm trying to finish it so that I can test it because I have these like body parts that I put into Procreate, and I like test them out to see how it looks. So this is the concept. This is what we're going for if I can finish it. This is all my other stuff that I've slowly been building to try and have a tattoo portfolio. Are so cheap for some reason. Wait, really? Canada, I got my flight under $500. Oh my god. That's a steal. That is a steal. I'm in, like, I say my city all the time. I don't give a fuck because it's a huge ass city. I'm in Atlanta, so flights from here are so fucking expensive to San Diego. It was like I was looking at like $600 to $700. I think the cheapest I did find one that was like under $500, but I still was like, I still can't afford that. And I was so sad. I'm glad you were able to go though, and I'm really glad that you have a booth. I'm so excited to see everything that you do and that you put together. It's gonna be amazing. I'm allowed to take up space. Thank you. You are welcome. You are allowed to take up space. You are absolutely allowed to take up space. It's an affirmation that I need sometimes too. I'm not good at taking up space. I'm good at hiding under a rock. Does that count as taking up space? Like 2 weeks ago, it was like 270 round trip. I'm in Virginia. What? Bro, I'm about to fly up to Virginia just so that I can drive up there. Holy shit. Because that's so cheap. That's so cheap. The NYC a few years ago, and those flights were over 1,200. Yeah. Yeah. Flying to New York is cheap for me because that's like the side of the coast that I'm on. But like if I were to try to fly to like Seattle, which I would love to do because I grew up on the West Coast. So I would love to go back there someday. Flights to Seattle are like $800. Could drive there for cheaper? Absolutely you could. Absolutely you could. I've started me and my wife are going to Denver this month. I guess it's almost September. We're going to Denver for a friend's wedding. And I've never been to Denver before, but we're like quickly realizing that the way to travel is to rent a car. We're like very quickly realizing that renting a car is like so cheap compared to like everything else. So we rented a car and we're gonna try to do some like fun stuff around Denver. I'm excited for that. I've been traveling a lot this year actually. Um I've been like saving up purposefully to where like all my money has been going towards that, and it's been really nice. Definitely don't think I could do it again though next year because we went out of the country for the first time. And our flights to Italy, because we flew into Venice, were like $1,200. It was like 12 or 1,300. It was ridiculous. Never doing that again. Well, that's not true. I will do it again someday, but not for a very long time. Hi, Alatita. How are you? Was starting to post on the social media. I needed that affirmation. I feel that. TT Dub. I feel that because I'm somebody who I've been streaming for like 5 years now, but I'm a very shy individual, and so I have a hard time like posting on like anything else ever. Like even just posting little thoughts and little brain dumps on like Blue Sky or posting my art. I have so much art that I finished recently. Like I have so many like things I've been working on that I haven't posted because I'm too fucking scared. Like I haven't posted pretty much from this up. I did this like soul eater thing for the sun and moon to turn them into weapons. From that up, I have not posted any of this art because I'm just so fucking shy. Also because algorithms like scare me, and sometimes like I don't like to get in my head about especially about my art. I I can be an insecure person sometimes, and I don't like to get in my head. So if things don't do well on the algorithm, or if people aren't like liking it, my brain will internalize that and be like, oh, it's bad. So I like to sit on my art for a while before I post it until I'm in a secure enough spot to where like I know that no matter what the traction happens on it, I'm proud of the art and that's what matters. So I only post my art when I'm in that headspace, because if I post my art when I'm not in a good headspace, I'm going to immediately be like, well, nobody likes my art, so that means I'm bad. Like that's not the case. That's not the case at all. There's so many talented artists that don't gain any traction on social media, but then their local community supports and loves them. And especially since I'm wanting to get into tattooing, that's like the more important part than social media, you know? I've been having to change my mindset on things. Driving is definitely cheaper than flying. Absolutely. Absolutely, it is. Unless it's a really short flight. Like I have a flight, I'm going to Orlando for like a homecoming thing for my college marching band because I was in marching band in college cuz I'm a fucking nerd. Um and I'm traveling for homecoming to like go be part of the band again. Um and I was going to drive, but it's like a 7-hour drive and the plane tickets were only like $100. So I was like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm flying. I'm not driving 7 hours when I could fly for like an hour and a half." But for longer trips, like if I was going to like North Carolina or Tennessee or something like that, like to the mountains, I would much rather drive. Have a good lurk, Elatita and Enders. Have a good lurk. Hope you have a still evening. You too, pal. Get some good rest. I like to say I can do hard things a lot as well. Yes. I've been trying to give myself a lot more affirmations lately. And like a lot of just self like hype. That's been like a big part of what I've had to kind of give myself more of and rewire my brain to give me so that I have more especially cuz like whenever I do feel ready to take my portfolio to tattoo shops and stuff to like ask around for an apprenticeship, I'm going to have to have the balls to literally go up to them and be like, "Here's my portfolio. Do you have anybody willing to look at it?" And like that's so anxiety inducing, but that's the only way that you can get it. So I have to keep telling myself like even though it's hard and even though it's scary, like I can do that. I can do it. I just need to set my mind to it, you know? From artists who get like a few hundred to a few thousand likes on their videos, which is obviously a big amount, but like compared to what sort of numbers are out there, yeah, so many talented people just don't get traction. Absolutely. Not only that, I feel like the algorithm, like I don't know. I feel like there's so many talented people who like even if they do get that traction on social media, they might still not have as many people like go to their shows. Like there's this one artist that I really enjoy. His name is David and he's really popular artist on TikTok. He music artist. He's a popular musician. And he has a few songs that have gotten like millions of listens. Like hundreds of millions of listens, like some songs. Um, Thank you very much for your daily roulettes. They're from Final Fantasy 14 for any fellow Final Fantasy 14 enjoyers who came in. I play a lot of that game. Um, but he's like pretty big on TikTok, but he's going on tour and like I expected because of his TikTok views and stuff like that, I expected like cuz he was coming to Atlanta around me and Maggie's anniversary. So I was like looking at tickets to see if I wanted like if she wanted to do that for our anniversary because we love to go see live music. Um and I was expecting it to be sold out and also for the tickets to be like kind of expensive, but the tickets were actually like $20 and it was like nowhere it was like not sold out, like near sold out at all. And I was like that's bonkers because you would think with how big he is on social media and how many like listeners he has that it'd be sold out, but like you never know. So many talented artists go unrecognized. Shit, I mean, like some of the most famous artists literally spent their whole life in poverty and being unrecognized, and their art didn't get recognized until after they died. Like I think about that often. One of my favorite artists, Basquiat, literally spent did most of his art on cardboard and spent most of his life in poverty. But now he's considered like one of the most notable artists, especially in like street art and contemporary art. You don't exist in the art field without knowing his name. Conversely, on the same topic, though, there's also a lot of people. I'm thinking specifically in tattoos because there's a few tattoo artists that I've seen blow up because their art is so bad, because their tattoos are so bad. So I see it as a blessing that if I'm not blowing up, at least I'm not blowing up for my art being bad. You know? No one's telling me that my stuff is bad. So could be worse. I need to look at my art the same way that I do like streams because my mindset for streaming is normally like I don't really care about the numbers or like how many people are here. Like if my stream made even one person's day a little bit better, even including myself, that's a successful stream. So if my art impacted or was liked by even one person, we're thriving. Even if that person is just me. Rather be unknown than notoriously shit. Facts. Literally, though. That's my fear with getting into tattooing. I'm so scared that, like, because drawing on skin is, like, so different than drawing on, like in a canvas like this. So I'm, like, petrified that I'm not going to be able to transfer it and that my tattoos are going to look like shit. But that's something for future me to think about. And I at least have a lot of free canvases because I have friends and family that will let me tattoo them for free. Would y'all trust me to tattoo you for free? I'll draw cat memes. I'll draw cat memes to tattoo on you. I do want to make more video game related stuff too. Tattoo my forehead for free if you want it. Can I put a dick on your forehead? Is it okay if I put a dick on your forehead, Orion? Oh. Ah. Sure, why not? Yippee! You're gonna get a DM from me as soon as I'm pathogen and bloodborne certified. Be like, get over here. Okay, when you taking a twip over here because I need to tattoo your forehead. Princess. It's time. Do I like that? I think I should do that on these too. Having this little made it to diamond 2. Nice. No. Need to do these. Then I can do the spider. And I think I'm done. I don't know if I want to do the shading and stuff though. Some of my tattoo designs that I've done, I like to the shading so that it can like demonstrate that I know how to do that. I don't know if I want to do that for this. My wife's. Hi Grant, how are you? How? You're doing well. I am. I'm very eepy today, but I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing, pal? Forewarning for anybody with arachnophobia, I am about to draw the spider. So, if you not look at the screen, I'm gonna draw a spider. Dying of heat, but good. I feel you. I'm so excited for summer to be over. Hi, Sammy. How are you? Good to see you, pal. Doing okay. Good. The art is going good. I think I'm almost done. I'm working on the spider now, but I got a lot done. I think it's mostly done. So once I like finish the line art, I'm gonna test it on the arm. I'm trying to like test it. I incorporated a bunch of because I'm doing this for Kay. Most of y'all know Kay, my roommate and best friend. They because I'm trying to build my portfolio and stuff, they were like, draw me a sleeve. And I was like, okay, what should I draw? And they were like, I have no idea. Just do a bunch of things that I like. And I was like, okay, well, deers are one of their favorite creatures. So I did a deer as like the main focal point of the piece. And I had two potential antlers designs that I had drawn. Where are the antlers? These are the normal antlers that I drew. But I also had these crystal antlers where I like made the antlers out of crystals, but they liked the normal antlers more, so I opted for those. And then I put in some ferns and some flowers that I know they like because they specifically said any flowers were okay except for roses or peonies. So I was like, okay. So I got a bunch of these like chrysanthemums and lilies. And then I put in some mushrooms and they really like spiders. So I put in a spider. And then they also love cats. So I wanted the like the bottom of it, which will go like onto the hand part. Like this goes down to the hand to be a cat skull with like mushrooms that grow into the rest of the piece. So it like flows. Yeah. Oh, well. I think I'm almost done. I'm working on the spider now. I saved that for last because I fucking hate spiders. Like, I genuinely am scared of spiders. So drawing spiders is, like, not fun. But it's fine. Looks amazing, OMG. Thank you. I'm trying really hard. I spent a lot of hours on this already. But, you know, designing, like, a sleeve for somebody's arm, that's, like... That's not something to take lightly. That's, like, you're gonna take up their whole arm. So it's gonna be a long time before I could even tattoo it because I don't have the ability to tattoo yet, but or the training to do it. But it's still exciting. Because if I can be good at working at projects like this, then I could work on it for other people. And I do think, as much as I want to be like a nerdy anime style tattoo artist, I feel like I really thrive in the botanical stuff. I don't really know what these are supposed to be. This was eyeballs. I draw those to be. Am I trying to draw fangs? I can't tell what I was doing with this spider head. I'm gonna kind of improv a little bit. That looks better. Yeah. That looks better. Okay. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see if it will look good on the arm. Oh, that's the wrong. I don't know if this will actually work. I don't know if this is actually gonna do what I want it to. now it's just not gonna do. Why would it do? Does not like. Oh well. I don't know. I know they've had it for like a little while. I had to download these though. Like I had to cuz it wasn't like in Procreate already. I had to find the files online and then download them, but like they just have these little things and you can draw like directly on it if you wanted to. So, like if I wanted to like literally start drawing a tattoo for someone, I could literally draw it on their forehead, like on their thing if they wanted. Or if I really wanted to like get good at doing that. And draw a penis on his head. Never updated Procreate. I don't know how. I don't know if these are baseline in Procreate. I had to like go out of my way to download them, and I had to find them because most of the things I could find penis. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to draw that on Twitch. Actually, well, I get banned. Twitch, don't ban me. It wasn't real. I got jump scared. No, I'm sorry. Would it be better if I drew boobs instead? Would you guys like boobs instead? Boobs are better than dick any day. Okay. Welcome back, though. Whoa, whoa, what? That emote. Is that one of Vine's emotes? I love Vine. Vine's emotes are so good. I love Vine's emotes. Do I want to shade this, or do I want to work on something else? Do we shade this and start shading? Or do I work on something else? I finished that so much quicker than I expected to. Touch me, tease. I do need to finish. I need to finish this. I might work on finishing. I'm almost done with it. I'm so close to being done with her. Realizing some of my shading here, not the best. I don't really like her. I'm trying to like her more, but I don't like her. I don't know what it is that I don't like, but I don't like it. I feel like it's not my best work. That, or I'm just being really hypocritical, like really hyper critical, which is also possible. So different. Free. Ball jointed dolls. Yes. I did draw ball jointed dolls. This was my inspo. I have the reference pick up. Fans. That's way too dark. Okay. Best. Fans with first. I think my problem with this is that the light source got a little lost. Like, I don't really know where the light source is coming from anymore. That's probably a problem. But, you know, that's a problem for another day. It's a social night and did my presentation on ball jointed dolls and dolls. Ooh. That sounds fun. Dolls scare the shit out of me. Don't normally like them that much. Trying to make sure like the contrast is okay. What don't I like about her? I don't know what I don't like. Free! Because it made me laugh so hard. So one of my friends, the only Skiz member that they know is Felix, and I sent them a vid of Felix and his beam references, and my friend goes, "Why is he so British?" Actually, he's Australian. Actually, that's fucking hilarious. It depends on the type of doll. I agree. I agree. This type of thing with like doll references, like the ball joints and stuff like that, that doesn't really bother me. Or scare me, but if it's like a baby doll, yeah, fuck that. Like Anna, like an Anna doll, fuck that shit. Absolutely not. Okay. We're gonna work on this hand. I'm just gonna focus on shading everything, and then maybe eventually I'll like it. Maybe. I love Dreamcatcher. That should. I was like, my dude, he is an Aussie. You know who's British though? On. Not actually, but anytime he speaks English, he sounds British. When he speaks English, he sounds so British. Okay, I think I know what I'm making the mistake of. Oh, that's way too small. I had to go too small. Beetles freak me out a lot more too. Yeah! That makes like custom dolls using a resin head sculpt. Ooh! Your hair I want so bad. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I need to show y'all the doll that I made yesterday. Technically it's a doll, but it's like a plushie. We went to this like little cafe um that is like a like you make your own plushie, like a bag plushie, like a that you can put on your like a bag or whatever, like a charm or something. And it was so cute. I'm fucking this up. Free. Free. Shading is the bane of my existence.
They make animal sculpts too. Oh, that sounds really cute. My Werewolf the Apocalypse character. That would be so cool. That would be really cool. I guess on Instagram. Yeah, I put it on my Instagram story yesterday. It was very cute. It was very fun. It took like a long time though. It took such a long time. We were there for like a couple hours. They keep confusing myself because the reference I'm using didn't ball joint the fingers, but I did because I thought it would make more sense if the fingers were ball jointed as well. But now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that because I don't even know how to fucking do this now. I can't do my. Okay, that one does. I'm gonna do this finger by finger so that I'm not up the cylindrical shape. It to look cylindrical. Shading for real, for real. Bane of my existence. Genuinely. That look bad. Be honest with me, chat. Look bad. Ooh, yeah. No. Ah. And we got fingies. It's so good, Orion. I love this song so much. Pardon me, are you ready? Kate! Hi! I love you. Hi! How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, hello. My name is Mal. My pronouns are they, them. I'm an autistic Indigenous Friday streamer. I play a lot of Final Fantasy 14 mainly, but I also play RPGs like I'm playing through Clair Obscure, and I'm also an artist. Um, so I do art sometimes, and today I'm doing art. I finished this a second ago, a little bit ago. I finished this sleeve design that I'm making for my best friend. So now I'm working on some unfinished artwork. How was your stream? Erica, welcome in. Beth, hello, I love you. Welcome in. Kate, of course, Hawaii, welcome in. Summer, welcome in. How was your stream? Twitch wants me to know I can redeem VIP. Thanks, Twitch. Unfortunately, it would not be used because unless you forfeit, you can forfeit your mod status for VIP status if you would like. If you really want to. If you really want to, I would let you do that, Beth. I hope you're having a good day, though. We played some DBD.
Lizard.
Ooh, how was that? Did you win? Did you run circles around some... I haven't played DBD in years. I've not played it in a long time. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing good today. I'm, like, very sleepy today. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm very, very sleepy today. So we're just having... I didn't even have the spoons. Normally, I'm a VTuber, and I VTube most of the time for anybody who's new here. But I didn't even have the spoons for that today. So I was like, I'm gonna just, like, slump in my chair and just do art. So I'm slumped and just drawing for the day. But it's a very cozy day. Let me get you an affirmation as a thank you for the raid, for you and your community. Your affirmation is, I trust my instincts and my body to tell me what I need when I'm... It says when I'm giving birth. Hello? Hello? What? What kind of affirmation is that? No. Okay, we're just gonna ignore the last part, and it's just gonna be, I trust my instincts and my body to tell me what I need. Period. Why did it add the when I'm giving birth? What is this? Is there something that I need to be told? I hope that was a helpful affirmation other than the giving birth part. For you, pal. Oh, goodness gracious. If you do need to raid and run, though, please, please do. I care you so much, Kate, and I appreciate you so much for the raid. I only give birth. Well, trust your body and your instincts when you do, like. Trust your body and your instincts when you do. After I finish this one, I might switch to a game. I haven't decided yet. Because this is making me mad. I kind of hate it. I can't figure out why I hate it. But I hate it. Why do I hate you? I've spent so much time on you. Free! There's something else I'm working on that I can do. I finished this. I finished this for Maggie recently. And it's from Persona 5. One of the tarot cards from Persona 5. I finished that recently for her. But I finished it. I finished this technically. But I didn't shade it. Because I made it as a cover-up for myself. To cover up my... Or be Ruth Bader Ginsburg. A la eepy. A la eepy. I finished these. It's some like 80s inspired flash. For the 80s enjoyers. I'm most proud of this flower. Stop it. I finished those. Everything's done. Except this. I started making a K-pop Demon Hunters flash, but then I lost motivation. Then I realized I'm gonna have to learn how to shade this. And that scared me, so... And I haven't touched it since. So I haven't touched it since. Free! P5 tarot cards they're so good. Maggie has one of them already on her forearm. And she's been wanting to get this one as like a second one to match it. So I decided to just draw it for her because since I'm trying to like build my portfolio up, I need stuff to draw. Should I draw something new? Chat, what should I draw a tattoo of next? What would y'all get tattooed? If you came to me and you were like, hey, draw me a tattoo, what'd you tell me to draw? The Persona Mothman? There's a Persona Mothman? Oh, wait. He's kind of funny. This guy? Wait. Megami Tensei? Little colorful guy? This guy? Hold on. This guy? I totally bet I could draw that. I totally bet I could draw that. Pum, 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 pum. We ride the bum bums. Hold on, I need to make this bigger. Continue to cite. I'm not adding ads. Add this dick in your mouth. Ew. That's my tiny baby. Hi, Lilith. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for your daily roulettes. Thank you for the hug, Surge. I appreciate it. I need my spine to crack. I have back pain. Purchase a moth plush now from Fangamer now. And it's 36 USD. Ooh. What is this from? He's a recurring demon in the series? Does he show up in Persona 5? That's the only Persona game I've ever played. Also, why is my mic? Why? Stop doing that. No! I'm not used to these hotkeys. Can you stop? Go away. There we go. That's the right one. Put your mic away. No. Put your penis away. No. I am who I am. Mothman started in the Shin Megami games, but does show up in the Persona games. Oh. He's a creepy little guy. I think I could totally draw him, though. I think I totally could do that. Hold up. The scoliosis perchance? No, that joke was not ass, Surge. Don't apologize. Never apologize for being funny. Never apologize for being funny. Hold up. Okay. I'm going to draw the general shapes and kind of see if I can draw this guy. Head's kind of oval-like. Oval. You enable me, I'll enable you. I love enabling. Okay, and then he has like a round, like oval body. That's not right. Hi, Canna. How are you? Oval body. Kind of. It needs to be a little skinnier. Okay. And then he's got 2 little wings and 2 little legs. Those, I might turn the... Hold up. No, that's not what I... Symmetry. There, but I... This. Okay. Doing dailies with Raz? Aw, hell yeah. I was thinking about hopping on and doing dailies. If not on stream after I draw a little bit, then after stream. I was thinking about it. I thought about doing it on stream too, because I don't know if I want a game. No, it goes way lower. You guys are having fun. There's a circle. Mouth is like great. No. Actually, down turn. Why can't I do this? That looks like the mouth. Okay. This looks okay. Trust the process. Trust the process, pals. Just trust the process, okay? Trust. Having a great time. Okay, good. You're a funny and beautiful bitch as per your encouragement. Good. Never stop being a funny and beautiful bitch. Sunny has little claws. Got like 3 little claws. Just a rough sketch. Okay. This looks so goofy. This looks so goofy. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I know, okay. And he's got these little squiggles. Things. Olivia snuck up on me. Looking at things I want to purchase and sighing. Do it. Okay. This isn't perfectly even either. God damn it. God damn it. This looks so bad. Gotta trust in their process. I don't. I never trust in my process. Okay, hold up. Because then there's... And this layer is filled in fully with black. And there's one more... like this. Therapist Mouse Mothman can't hurt you. They're not real. Mouse Mothman. He's staring into the depths of your soul. He's staring into your soul. Okay, if I do like the... Because like he'll have that. And then this part of the eye is like... the color. The mouth is just filled in. That's just like that. And he's got lots of fur also. Kind of fuzzy. He kind of fuzzy. Furry! Damn, you caught me. You're right. You right. What I really hate is the feet. I hate all of it right now, but listen, gotta trust the process. I'm trying to trust the process. Trying to trust the process. Okay, I'm gonna do the white spots in purple. Like the stuff that has to be in white. Them long toes. Do you like my grippers? Oh, Jesus. What did I get myself into? What did I sign up for? Man, no. Me idol. It's me. You signed up for memes and degeneracy. A brilliant deal, in my opinion. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm a good artist, I promise. I promise I'm good at art. Accidentally closed it. Scared me to start with my screen. Does it look like him? Does it look like him? Can stare at my soul, but he will look away. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Jesus Christ. This is so cursed. Looks just like my son. Oh my Lord Jesus. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna put these purple squiggles in here because this is gonna tell me this is white. He's stronger than I thought he'd be. Don't underestimate the power of Mothman, bro. He'll fuck you up. He will fuck you up. It doesn't help that I'm looking at a reference that is like very small. I'm looking at a very small reference. That is not helpful. But I'm trying my best. Okay. And then this has lines that go from Dale. They're kind of thinner though. A small reference is Mao inside the source. Hey, you're right, but hey now. No, I wanted to turn off the
white. It's also behind the legs. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. He has a big antenna that goes here. And the other antenna goes that way. Finally moved our soundbar back onto my desk because my headset was been killing my ears. Yay! I am very proud of you. I'm putting this off for a week. Yes, I have. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I love having my speakers for whenever I can't like have my headset on. Weeks, plural, bitch. You are very silly. You like my cursed drawing, Lindsay? I'm very proud of you though. I love not always having to have my headset on. I can't always have my headset on. It gives me headaches if I have my headset on all the time. It's got a bathroom. Have good bathroom time with Reen. What have I created? This is a monster. Just how Phil's mystery post on Tumblr where they drew Calderis as Hatsune Miku. I want to see. Want to play Fields? You should play Fields of Mystery, Lindsay. You would love it. You would, unironically, I think you would really like Fields of Mystery. I love Fields of Mystery. It's very fun. Okay, I feel like actually. Oh. I don't know if I even want to finalize this right now. I kind of want to leave him looking cursed. Fields of Listeria? What does Listeria even mean? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Queen card. I'm hot. My food is hot. It's a foodborne illness? Oh, okay. Great. Great. Wonderful. I don't think that sounds like something that I want to play. I don't really want to play that. Okay, I'm gonna actually use thick pencil. I'm gonna use a darker red. We're gonna draw the actual shape of thing. No, thank you. Do you have Fields of Mystery yet? Like, have you bought it yet? Maybe I'll play that a little bit. Fields of Mystery is pretty peak. Spy. I was waiting for more content. Oh, that's fair. There's a lot more content now. I think they've released a lot. playing card. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, this little weirdo guy. He's from Persona. He's Mothman from Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. Apparently he's a demon that reoccurs in those. So, and Orion said that they've always wanted a little guy that was this, and so I said, I bet I could draw that. Look at him. This is what I'm going for. Hold on. I think I still have the link. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'm trying to create. My favorite Sega JRPG series, Persona. No, I'm not drawing a Persona. This is not a Persona. I'm drawing a Mothman. Oh, it looks like there's like a cut in there. Like the head goes into the wings. I read. I feel like his body is supposed to be a little longer. I'm gonna like shoot. I fucked it up. There. Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy is. So you remember him from Persona? I've not played enough Persona to know who this guy is. I'm gonna be so real. Why am I being sprayed? Why am I being sprayed? Hi, dragon. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Blizzard. I'm out. Hi. Wait, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. I'm overthinking the foot because I can't get the feet to look good. I can't zoom in on the picture enough to get the feet, to look at the feet. Let me look at the feet. I need to see his grippers. I read. Throwing things doesn't work right now. Because I'm not my VTuber. I showed y'all the Furby Pope Persona-ass costume. No. Let me look at his feet. I need to see them. I need to see them so that I know how to draw them. Because they're weird. It's like, because they're like claws. But they're like, I feel like I need to like, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. It doesn't fully work right now. I think that this is like as close as I'm gonna get. It looks like it has like a foot knuckle. Uh, Cursed. Absolutely cursed. Absolutely cursed. What is this? Oh, someone else has you playing another tab without context. Nobody gets context when it comes to me. I am only out of context.
I thrive on being out of context. Yes, I'm just flipping it horizontally because I don't feel like drawing it again. Do I care? No. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I will do a stretch really quick. Ah! For drawing fucking nonsense. Jesus. How are you tonight? I'm doing good. I'm very eepy today. I'm like half asleep today. I'm like a shell of a human, but I'm doing good. I finished this tattoo, like the outline of this tattoo concept for a sleeve for Kay. I finished it and I didn't feel like shading it, so now I'm drawing stupid shit. Now I'm drawing stupid shit. To make people happy. I do see Caldaris. I gotta find the Furby Pope link. Please do. I would like to see it. Where you post, where you put, oh my god. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dragon. I tried very hard on it. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. This one is nonsense though. Ugh. Take care of yourself, your grandma. No, you. Okay, I'm stretching. I'm trying to decide though if I want to keep drawing or if I want to do some Final Fantasy 14 or if I want to go to bed. That's also an option, is go to bed along with a surprise. Okay. Oh my god, not the biblically accurate Furby. Oh my god, wait, okay, no, you have shown me this Furby Pope. You have shown me this Furby Pope. You can draw stupid shit to make me happy? Yes, I can. I know, Dragon. I literally, the biggest reason I haven't done that is because I like fully finished it pretty much, and then the file got corrupted and we like lost it, and I raged because I spent so much time on the dragon and I have been not wanting to do that again. Dragons are hard. Someday I'll redo it though. Trust me, I know. I have not forgotten, I promise. I love Furbies. I love Furbies, but Maggie hates them. I would never be allowed to own one or have one anywhere near the house because Maggie absolutely hates them. She does not like them at all. Which is understandable because they're fucking freaky. I do dragons a lot, but they all be small cute ones. Yeah. Dragons are hard. They take a long time to draw. The closest thing that I've drawn to a dragon recently is this snake that I drew, and this took me, oh my god, y'all, this took me five and a half hours. And most of that was just me sitting here drawing little scales over and over again. I spent so much time on that. And I did this recently because I was wanting to like just kind of experiment with some new brushes and some new styles of like shading with those new brushes. So I drew this little creature that's supposed to be kind of like a little bit like me, maybe, kind of. But like if I was an elf. If I was an elf.
I was going for like logo vibes, but then it got a little bit girly pop. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Jay Yanni. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Gladly take other mal art. Okay. Heard. Welcome in, pal. I hope you're having a good day. I'd love a mal version. Wait, what is that? A ghost? Like a dragon ghost? Like an emote? I can do emotes. I got lots of emotes that I've drawn. I drew these. Little scrungly emote guys. I drew all of these emotes for Alana. Because Alana commissioned the emotes. I think most of my other emotes are older. This is the most recent one I drew. Was my little buff emote. Which I have considered opening up like YCH commissions for this style of emote. If I draw like a base for it. Did I do that? Did I draw like make a YCH for the buff? I have a lot of unfinished artwork. Are you really an artist if you don't have a million unfinished artworks? Real. Lovely, thank you. I'm having a great day. I'm very tired, but I'm having a good day. Dragon to negotiate, but has to have the dragon face, or even something cartoon anime form. Okay. They're also amazing. Thank you. Shout out to my forever work in progresses. Facts. I think like the only things I finished recently are like the tattoo stuff that I've been doing, and then that on the top, this one. And then I did this drawing of Otto when we went to go see Otto because I was just like listening to her music and was just like obsessed with everything about her. So I was like, I need to draw. Like, I need to draw her. And I love her. I think I did a good job. I think I did a good job. I like how I shaded the pants. I don't do well on clothing very often, so that was pretty exciting. And I made this as a commission for somebody. This was a commission. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you. I hope you have a nice day as well. I have been drawing Azoro. Where did he go? Yeah, I started drawing him. And I was like trying to imitate this style of like because I was back it was like this was from like I feel like 2 years ago was when I started this and I just never finished it because I was like experimenting with so many different art styles. I'd need to start it over. I would need to start it over. I also have a work in progress of Luffy and Law. I have a work in progress of this was old art that I drew for Lindsay. I drew Lindsay with Geralt. I spent so long on his abs. So fucking long on his abs. This took me so long actually. It is you. I think this is one of my pieces that took yeah, I spent almost 11 hours on this. I spent so long on this cuz I did the background too. I popped off, bro. I popped off hard on that one. This is another One Piece. I drew One Piece a lot, but I never finish it. I love One Piece. I just never finish it. Supposed to Carol, but not as muscular with the ponytail. That took me so long. Um, this was one of my first like full pieces I made for a friend. They wanted a cover for their video game that they were making. And so I did this. I spent so long. If you zoom in, I spent so long on like the intricacies of this castle. And I made the logo myself. That was from years ago. You can go to see like my first things though that I started with. Like this was one of my like first ever attempts to draw with digital art. This was like my first attempt with it. And then I just kind of kept. These were my first emote attempts. The first time I attempted to make emotes from a couple years. Thank you, Daniel. Don't compliment me, I'm shy. I also made this. I actually should add this to fully rendered finished pieces because I'm really proud of this. When I was like really obsessed with Owl House. Thank you very much for the follow, pal. Old drawings make me so see how much my drawing has evolved. Exactly, absolutely. I like looking at old drawings, especially because like a lot of my older stuff was so focused on backgrounds. And I forgot that I was good at drawing backgrounds because so much of my more recent stuff has been so focused on like the faces and stuff. Like focusing on this is of like my VTuber model. I did my own art in the style. The VTuber model art is not in my style. That is not me. I did not do that art. But I did do this art of it. And then cuz I'm trying to put stuff in my portfolio. Respectfully, thank you. Get complimented. No. Deserve the compliments cuz this is so good. No. This is some of my rendered stuff, like my fully finished stuff. This was from a couple years ago. Another loose painting because I love her. And then I did Anya and Mommy. I did Anya and Mommy. I did draw I did Nanami and Gojo. I was really proud of this one. This one took me so long. I spent so much time on this. It's not even funny. It is not even funny. But I'm so proud of how it turned out. Obsessed with him. So if I don't know if I'd ever be able to do something like this again. I don't know where I pulled that out of. But I experiment with a lot of different like styles and stuff too. Because this was my Daddy Choso. You can't see it, but I'm sticking my tongue out and making a little flirty face. Because bark bark. I love him. I love him so much. This was something I did recently. I'm actually really proud of how this turned out. I spent a lot of time on this. The streaming thing changes the colors a little bit. It looks better on my screen than it does to y'all. It looks much better on my screen. What else did I finish? I did this for Michelle. I was real proud of these rocks. Those rocks. I don't even want to talk about how long those rocks took me. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. AT's member, yes, I love ATs. I'm a big time AT-y. Seonghwa is my bias. Seonghwa is my baby. Seonghwa's my baby. Bro, I know these rocks took years off of my life. Do you see the details? Years taken off of my life. Look at the details of the rock compared to his toes. Years off of my life. This one was also a fun one I did. I was going for like some My Neighbor Totoro vibes, kinda, but like obviously not Totoro. Yeah, if you're an 18E, Jay Yenny, you're very welcome here. I drew this of Asterion too. I hyperfixated on loving him, and because I wanted to learn how to draw like 90s anime style, so this was my attempt at drawing 90s anime style like forever ago. Friend is so talented. Stop! You guys can't glaze me like this. Stop gassing me up. Stop gassing me up. I don't know how to respond. I don't know why this is in this because that doesn't need to be there. I was trying like realism, like a little bit of realism with this. I don't know what I like most though. I darn nar. I darn nar. I like this one a lot. This Anya. I like how I did the eyes. Really proud of those eyes. I wish I could consistently shade hair like this, but I'm stupid and don't remember how I did that because I did it years ago and then I took a break from drawing and now everything is different with how I do anything. I'll never stop gassing you up. Is that why I shit so much? Damn, it's your fault. I'm kidding. Trying different styles is really fun. It's also how I feel like you slowly start to find like your own style is by like trying different styles and stuff. I actually probably should move. I drew this of a friend's tab with Shadow Heart. That was a fun commission that I did. And this was when me and Maggie started drawing. We started writing a webtoon. And this was going to be one of the OCs for it that I drew. And then this was one of the other OCs. But then we haven't continued doing it. We also created this OC for it, but we haven't finished it. That kind of got put on the back burner. This. Did used to draw a lot of ghosts. Yes, it's me. I'm your IBS. It's me. Get out of there. Stop giving me IBS. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. You listen to NCT? I do casually. I don't like know all the members and stuff, but I do listen to a lot of their music. Yeah. I do listen to a lot of their music. I like Baggy Jeans. That song is fun. I love you so much, Lindsay. Have good lay down time. Have good lay down time. I'm glad you're taking some lay down time. You need to rest since you stayed up so freaking late. Are you trying realism? But realism is really hard. Realism is really, really hard. I feel like I'm gonna land, like, when I fully get my style for when I do, like, rendered pieces, I feel like it's gonna land somewhere between, like, anime style and realism. Because, like, this is what I did recently, and I did this with very little art style references other than just, like, myself. A lot of this, I was just, like, me doing it. Like, I only had the reference of Otto's character, and I was trying to draw her in Uta. For those of you who are One Piece fans, I was trying to draw her in Uta's pose that she does in One Piece Film Red, because Otto voices Uta. So I tried to do that. And I feel like this is like kind of a little bit anime and realism with how I shade things. Say best cooperation is NCTU. I think that's the one that I like the most. Is NCTU like the smaller branch off that's like a bunch of their older members? I like want to draw but don't know what I want to draw. I want to keep drawing but I don't know what I want to draw. Oh no. They have both. Yeah, I know they have like because they have like Dream. And they have I only know of Dream and NCTU, but I also know they have another branch off that's like I don't know. Comes in the way. Can I recommend a character to draw? Yes. I do not know that I will actually draw it or draw it right now, but I might still draw it.
Just because I always like suggestions to help get me out of art block. When I have art block, I draw Sunghwa. When I have art block, I draw Sunghwa. A hero chow. That'd probably be pretty easy, actually. 127 Dream Wish waving you. Right. Okay, so actually 127 and wave are the ones that I know the most from. Who's hero chow? It's a character. Hold on, I'll find a picture. And I'll send a link. They're like little creatures. They're little creatures. Ugh. Made Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus. I still need to watch that. Like Chow Garden? Yes. Like the Chow Gardens. Yeah, like that. Made Jax from the Incredible Digital Circus. I need to watch that. I keep seeing... Oh my gosh, is that like the rabbit? Okay, they're cute. That's adorable. Little maid outfit. Okay. That's doable. That is potentially doable. Dun, 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 dun. It's very interesting. I've heard really good things about it. I see a lot of people talking about it all the time. There's another group, I don't know the exact name, but it consists of 3 members, Jaehyun, Doyoung, and Jungwoo. They actually have the best. That makes sense because Jaehyun is one of my favorites in NCT. He's one of the few whose names that I remember when I talk about him. He's like the one I know the most about. Oh, make her as femme as you want. I encourage it. Is she supposed to be like super femme? What's her vibe? Like I don't know anything about her. What's her vibe? Gonna lurk. All these arcs are amazing. That's why I keep giving you food all these years. Learning about art. I appreciate you, Dragon. I appreciate you. Have a good lurk, pal. Have a good lurk. Dun, 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 dun. Very much an asshole kind of character. Okay, but there's more to her. Okay, so is she like mean to you in the way that you like it and like want to get to know her more type of way? The only picture I found of her, like the first picture that pops up in of her in the maid outfit, she looks so unhappy to be in the maid outfit. Program from Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah. Those little guys, I feel like are pretty easy. A Chow would be pretty easy. Ignore my ugly ass Mothman. I'll make that better. Someday. I won't elaborate further. I'm also not going to elaborate on the she, her pronouns either. Okay. Are they trans? Because I love a trans character. I love a trans character. But if you're going to make me have to find out the hard way, that's fine. I'll watch it someday. I do need to watch it. Because I see so many people talk about it. Please do. Okay, I shall. I will add that to my watch list. I'm trying to draw the chow. I think I might have made the head a little too big. I think I made the head a little bit too big. I think I made the head a little bit too big. Make it bigger, actually? Jesus. There's an indie game that such Chow S called Bobo Bay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look into that. I love the Chow Gardens. Like, unironically, they were one of my favorite games growing up. Was playing Sonic Adventure 2 and going in the little Chow Gardens. And I miss it. And the fact that that game hasn't been remade somehow is a literal crime. It's a literal crime. Needs to give us an updated Chow Garden one day. They really do. Like, the fact that they haven't is, like, actually, it's fucking illegal. It should be illegal. That's not the shape I need. Oval. Okay, I need to fix some. His head is too tall. Not fat enough. I want. Making me rage. I hate this. This is why I like digital art more, because I can just erase things and redo it. I don't like the head shape. I'm gonna do the wings first, actually. He's so cute. I'm glad you like it. That's really what matters. Bitch.
It has a demo. Wait, what has a demo? I just assumed you were drawing the digital circus mentioned, and I was really sat here like, wow, you really looks like a Chow design. Oh. No, I did not start with the digital circus. I might draw them though. I might draw the digital circus at some point because it does look fun to draw. I kind of want to watch it though. I would like to watch it. Their little pose. I freaking love them. Uh, I was going for like cherub baby kind of vibe. I think that's more the shape that we need. Fine. There you go, Shiro. What'd you think? I think I need to move the mouth a little. I want it to be like smaller. Hey, close to my mind. Fine. At some point, but I think I'd do the angel chow. That makes sense. I would want the little devil chow. I'd want the little devil. I gotta have the little evil guy with the little spiky ball. I can be your angel or your devil. I can be your angle. What's the pen super stream? Okay. Asking questions, I don't even know. Just a little baby guy. It is just a little baby guy. He is just a little baby guy. They do not have gender, no. Because they're born from, like, just eggs. They're just kind of birthed. They're just kind of created. They are genderless creatures.
hatched even. True. Egg. Egg. I want to draw one looking mad like egg. Do it. I support this. Gray Chow from Races. Yes. Apply gender based on the types of them, but yeah, they're like little non-binary icons. They are. The real reason I'm actually non-binary. Sonic's fault. It is Sonic's fault because it made me love chows from a young age. Him from Powerpuff Girls. Yep. This fill properly? Yeah! Actually, don't know if I'm going to fully fill that, though. Shoot. Malsonic Sona when it's funny you say that because I was just perusing VGen and there was an artist who will draw you a Sonic Sona and I was really tempted. I was really tempted to commission that. I'm not even kidding. I was like, I kind of would love having a Sonic Sona. My Sonic Sona is just search. You should draw a Furby Sona. I support this. I support cursed drawings. You should draw whatever your heart contents. I do want to I want to make a Final Fantasy 14 flash at some point with like the job stones and like a bunch of different like minions and creatures and stuff. I would like to do that. Here you go, Shiro. What do you think of him? Or oh, this pen is not good for writing. Or Hero. Cow. This was a speed draw. I did that so fast, actually. I'm actually a little surprised I did that so fast. I'm gonna make this eye a little bit. Not bigger. Thank you. I love him. You're welcome. Just a silver with just silver, but without the angst. Are you sure it would be without the angst? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? The Graha I drew as a Furby? No. What? I drew a Graha. Where's my Graha, actually? I'm just not realizing my Graha isn't anywhere in here. I didn't see my Graha earlier. Where's my Graha? I drew Graha. I drew Graha like forever ago. Where did the Graha go? Where did my Graha go? Oh, did I draw it in Clip Studio? I might have drawn that in Clip Studio Paint. Hold up. I think I drew this in Clip Studio Paint. Back when I attempted to use Clip Studio Paint for a while. I have a lot of art on here too, but I just wasn't as used to it. Where did I put Graha? Oh, I drew a couple Grahas. I drew Met Gala Graha. I drew Graha screaming at Yasu singing forever ago. Will it let me open them? I don't know if it's going to let me open them because I don't pay for Clip Studio Paint anymore. Let me go home. I don't even see them anymore. Here's a Graha I started. But I never finished it. Yes, you have to pay for Clip Studio Paint now, and it sucks. That's why I stopped using it, because I can't afford a subscription. I couldn't afford a subscription, so I stopped using it. I mostly use Procreate because it's doesn't make me pay a bunch of money. Like everything else makes me pay, so I don't use any of that stuff. I did like Clip Studio Paint. I never fully figured it out though. Like it still confuses me. Clip Studio Paint confuses me, so I normally use Procreate now. Because that's also just where I started. When I got into digital art. On iPad subscription, on PC, it's the one payment for original stuff. Okay. That's kind of dumb though, because like I don't want it on my PC because I don't have like a tablet that I can like draw that way with, you know? I only have my iPad. So like I'd need to have access on it on my iPad. That's rude though that they make the iPad one specifically. But I mostly use Procreate. And I've been trying to build my tattoo portfolio up a little bit. That's what I've been focusing on, is building up my tattoo portfolio. I'm excited to start doing more stuff like this. This is what I just finished. And I'm very proud of it, and I hope I can do more things this well. That is my goal. Is to be able to do more stuff like this. Guys. I do know when I had it, I could interchange my drawings between PC and iPad when I had both. See, that's nice. It'd be nice to do that. I think I saw one on TikTok that was advertised. That was like Clip Studio Paint, but free. And I've been meaning to check it out. But I also have gotten comfortable with my Procreate brushes now. Because I use the, most of the brushes I use are by this creator. His name is Jing Sketch. And he creates all these brushes. And I
I love his brushes. I think they're so good. So I bought like his whole pack. Because he has like pencil brushes and pen brushes. I don't use the smudges that much. But I like his like paint brushes as well because they're not all like there is like ones that are just meant to like fill color like that, but there's a lot that are like different textures that I've been really liking playing around with. Like I've been playing around with like this one a lot cuz I like this playing around with texture and seeing how flat I want the texture in my pieces to be. Especially since I'm making like tattoos and stuff, it's better for me to have stuff with a little bit of texture because whenever I'm shading stuff, like this is more realistic to how a tattoo machine is going to shade than if I'm using something that's like super smooth like this. Oh, that's way too small. Like a tattoo machine is not going to be this smooth with its shading. So it's better for me to use stuff like this that has like texture where if I want it to be fully opaque, I have to go in with multiple layers. So I'm getting used to having to do that for things. I like Jinx Sketch. He makes a lot of really great brushes. I've been using his pen brush for my line art because I like that it's like I like that it has some texture in it. I have the basics still. Yeah, if you ever need suggestions, Jinx Sketch is my favorite. I've bought I bought these brushes before also. They're like jelly art style ones. I was like meh with those. I've gotten some that are like supposed to mimic tattoo machines, but I kind of hate them. I think that's really the only ones that I've bought. Oh, I bought these gouache. I bought gouache brushes for when I was doing a lot of backgrounds and stuff. And these comic brushes, but I still don't know how to by Max U. So Max U is another one who's a really good brush maker who I like a lot of his brushes. And I used to only really use his brushes. Like if I go to my favorite brushes, some of my favorite brushes in here are ones from him. This one was one that I made myself. I made a line brush myself. Hee hee, I was so proud of myself. And I still like it, but it's just like not textured enough sometimes. But I use it for emotes. This is the brush that I use when I'm drawing emotes normally. Is I use this one because I use the thick. And that's how I draw my emotes normally. Like this guy. I use this brush. See? For that. After that, you have to pay monthly or an annual subscription, but you don't have updates. And you will have to pay again. Yeah. I did the free trial already because I tried it when me and my wife were trying to think about like if we were gonna make our webtoon. I kinda wanna make a YCH of this. I kinda wanna make a YCH that I can like have people commission. I think that would be kind of fun. Maybe. Yeah, I did the free trial. And I liked it and I paid for it for a while, but I didn't get the hang of it enough. Okay. I'm gonna go over this with the sketch. Love some texture. Me too. I am a sucker for some texture in art. Like, how do I download the files? I feel like a boomer. Oh, it's really not that. It's not hard. Once you download it, you literally just hit this plus. You hit the plus and then you hit import and then you find the file and you import it. Also, if you open it directly from your files, it'll import it automatically. Like if you like open the file, it'll open it. Yeah. It's pretty simple. Hey. Remember the halftime, playtime, no. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, no problem. It is no problem at all. This is me IRL, by the way. This is how buff I am, especially now that I started going to the gym. This is literally how buff I am. This is literally how buff I am. Dun, 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 dun. It just makes things 5 times harder for no reason. Nah, I'd be like that sometimes. Brains do that sometimes. Okay, I did not. Did I really not make those eyes even? I really didn't. Wow. Okay. Good to know that I did not make the eyes even. And the fucking puppy love light. Okay, if you saw this YCH on the internet, would you want to give me your money so that I put your character into this? Yes or yes? Yes, perfect. Ain't it puppy love, puppy love, puppy love, yeah. I just remember how I did the eyeballs. I don't know how much of the eyeballs I should put on a YCH. Like how much of the... Ugh. To do that, but just Furby designs? You should, absolutely. I support this. Well, that is not what I meant to do. I'm always scared to do your character here, though. I'm always scared that, like, if I just post the YCH, people could just trace that. Like, they don't even have to technically try to commission me. That's, like, always my biggest fear with ever trying to post, like, YCH designs. And that's, like, the reason I've never done that before. Because, like, what is stopping people from just screenshotting it? That's scary. I guess that's, like, the fear with all art. Really. That could happen no matter what. I mean, they can't if they're losers. So true. So true. So true. Would not be as good as a Mal original. The head is so funny. How do people draw YCH heads? Do they literally just, like, make it a big circle? That's so goofy. It's so goofy. Precious Brushes isn't bad. Nah, especially Jing Sketch has some, like, really affordable brushes. And, like, packs that you can get. I bought one of his, like, bigger packs because I wanted more brushes to experiment with. But you definitely don't need that many brushes. I've been a little bit brush buying happy overall. Like, I've bought way too many brushes that I definitely did not need to buy. Just because I was, like, thought I needed it. Or was like, oh, if I just get this one more brush, then, like, that'll step up my game and I'll be better or whatever. $2.2, it's like $20 US for all of them, at least on Gumroad. Yeah, yeah. His are really affordable. Hey, let's go. Minute before run out. Ooh. 3, 2, everybody. Ooh. That's what I meant to do. What should I? What should I charge for something like this? Like 10 bucks? 15 bucks? Is that like, how long did that take me? That's not what I meant to do. I don't know how much people charge for things. Down, make it bouncy. Chicken with the fly. It took me an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, like 10 to 15 bucks is probably. Would y'all pay 10 bucks or 15 bucks for a YCH of this? If you were someone who was in the market for something like this. A price slash seller. I'll say that much. Don't quote me. And the same on sale ebooks. I support this. I support you, Sammy. Whoa. I will have to think about it. Did I not finish the arm? Oh no, I did. The Poppy War trilogy was on sale for $40 total on Kobo. Ooh. Kay's reading the Poppy War right now. It's very high on my list. It's very high on my list because Kay is reading that right now. And I've heard like nothing but good things. Nothing but good things about it. Ida, Five. Spicy. 5. Bounce. Can always put 15 in the lower if need be. True. I could do that. You don't bounce. 5. Okay. I know it's like a little early and I normally stream for way longer than this, but I think I might find somebody to raid too because I'm very eepy. I think I'm quickly losing my spoons. Very quickly losing my spoons. I think we're gonna find somebody to raid. D&D soon. Glad I could watch. I'm glad you could watch too. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on like a cozy PNG tubing art stream. When I like almost didn't even stream today, so I'm glad that I did. Sometimes I get scared that like if I'm not playing a game, nobody would want to be here. So knowing that and like having y'all even hype up my art and like want to be here and enjoy being here even when I'm just low spoons yapping and chilling, like it means a lot to me. So thank you. 7. Let's see. Who should we raid? There's a lot of pals live with cozy stuff. Oh my god. Moon Bitch is doing a Hear Me Out cake. Nah. I love Moon Bitch and I probably will tune into that stream, but we're not gonna raid them because they're a really big streamer and I'm too scared to raid them. Right? I'm too scared to raid them at my widow size. So I think we're gonna wait maybe we might go to TQ. I know we go to TQ pretty often, but I love TQ. And they're playing Tales of the Shire. And I've been wanting to kind of see if I wanted to get that game. So. And asked if the YCH was my dad. So a dad get roasted. This is canonically your dad now. This YCH is your dad. I might get the balls to post it soon. We'll see.
We shall see. Aw, Jules is also live. Oh, there's so many pals live. How do I know who to choose? Okay, we're gonna go to TQ. I'm gonna follow my gut and go where I originally was gonna start. So thank you for hanging out with me today, pals. Here's the artwork we finished today. We had a productive day. We finished this whole sleeve thing. We started Cursed Ass Mothman. We made a little chow. And I made the YCH so that I can maybe post this if I'm confident enough and get the balls to post it. So we had a productive day. I'm going to raid TQ. I'm going to start that now. Here's the raid commands for anybody who would like to copy and paste that into chat and send some love over to TQ. I will be live again on I think my next stream is going to be Friday. I might do a stream tomorrow because I do have tomorrow off, but I also might take it as just an extra day to rest. So I'll let y'all know in Discord. I'll try to actually post a schedule this week, maybe. So here's the shoot. I'm trying to copy the raid command. There it is. Thank you for being here, Sammy. I love you so much. I love you all so much. Always remember that you're the only you that exists, and there's nobody in this world that brings to the world what you do. So always cherish yourself and take care of yourself. And know that you are loved and you're not alone. I will see you all either tomorrow or Friday. Okay? Thank you very much for the follow. Mothman official? Oh my god, no, please don't perceive I hope you didn't see my horrible Mothman drawing, Mothman. Oh my god. Please, I hope you didn't see that. I hope you didn't see that. I'll draw a better one next time. I promise. Okay, I'll see you all later. I will see you all on Friday. I hope you have a wonderful day. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm sorry I'm ending stream, but I hope you have a great day. And I hope to see you next time. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.